Hey, what's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with a new story. The name of this story is What If Naruto Was the Reincarnation of Sun Wukong? And yeah guys, it is an unscripted story and my own idea. Now before continuing this, many of you guys have been suggesting this as well, but I really wanted to make this idea as well because I, like you guys, have also watched Sun Wukong Black Myth game, but yeah, I haven't played it yet, so I don't know what the mechanics or what the powers are. But basically, what I can tell you is he's badass. He mocks his opponents in mid battle, and yeah, it's kind of an amazing game. And he's kind of an OP character. So yeah, moving onwards today, I will be also uploading a series episode 1 on the Meta What If channel. Yes, I'm officially beginning a series. Hopefully, it will be at least up to like 6 episodes or something minimum. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to both of my channels, and without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins with a young Hiruzen Sarutobi, as we see him currently in the Mount of the Monkeys, where he was being trained by the Monkey King Enma himself. As now we see Hiruzen meditate, as Monkey King was watching over him. And after the training that day was done, we see that Hiruzen's eyes fell upon a statue that was displayed there. Enma, what is that, my friend? Ah, it seems that you have not been aware of our heritage. Yeah, I suppose so. Well, I cannot blame you since you have recently joined our clan. I guess. So, what is it? Or who is it? This right here is Sun Wukong, our ancestor, the one who challenged heaven itself. But he was shot down by Kamiyami and Shinigami's intervention. What? But why? You see, he faced the heavenly army all by himself. And not only them, their emperor, the Jade Emperor himself, the legendary Jade Emperor. But I thought he was nothing more than a myth. So was supposed his army was. And so was our ancestor. But here we are, aren't we? But I thought that it was because of the chakra. Chakra might be, but if a monkey meditates enough and unlocks within his power, he will be able to tap into the abilities of Sun Wukong. That is why even we use the bow staff as a primary weapon. I see. I can clearly see that inspiration. Of course, obviously. Say, Enma, do you really believe that the myth of the Sun Wukong was real? It indeed was. Then what about his weapon? It must be somewhere on this earth. Who knows where it is? But it's said that Kamiyami and Shinigami sealed it close to the earth, so that no mortal or another rebellion or species could arise like Sun Wukong did, fighting against them. I see. It is kind of bone-chilling to realize that he held so much power that he shattered the heavens himself. Yes, and if it wasn't for the deities such as Kami and Yami and Shinigami, he would have accomplished his goals. Then what happened to the Jade Emperor? It is said that his power has also been fallen at their hands, and they have scattered his remains and his weapons as well. I see. But so far we have seen and recovered one of the weapons of his, and it is nothing more than a relic. Is that so? Yes. But there is one thing that you need to be aware of. If the Jade Emperor ever arises, then so will Sun Wukong again. And their battle? Let's just pray that doesn't happen. Why? Because it might destroy the earth, like it destroyed the previous heaven. As now Hiruzen gulped while looking at the statue in amazement and in awe and somewhat fear. As now we have a time skip to present where we see a 5-year-old Naruto Uzumaki was currently resting in his class. As Iruka Amino, his class teacher and homeroom teacher, was busy teaching the next generation of the shinobis and konoichis, as he noticed Naruto sleeping still. As he threw a chalk towards Naruto to wake him up, but Naruto, due to his reflexes, was able to catch them within 2 of his fingers. As Naruto with a yawn woke up. Jeez, Naruto. Why do you even come here if you want to sleep? This is the only place I can rest, Sensei. And plus, this knowledge won't help us in the middle of a fight now, would it? Even so, it is necessary for all of you to learn. The Hokage-sama and the council have deemed it necessary, Naruto. And it is important to learn the history about your ancestor and about the heritage of the clan that made this village. Listen, Sensei, if you want to teach me something, I would rather learn how to fight and defend myself than about the old people who have already perished. Naruto, please be respectful. As Naruto then said, then what would you have me do? Pray to them or something? Said Naruto mockingly. As having had enough, Iruka then told Naruto to leave. Because even though he considered the little boy his brother, but right now he was getting on his nerves. As Naruto rolled his eyes and left. As now we see Naruto leaving the academy instead of just standing outside, because he knew that Iruka wouldn't call him within. And even if he does, it would be for detention, so yeah, he didn't want that, so he left. He will deal with Iruka later on, anyways. As he was about to leave, we see him bump into someone. Oh. Right here you are, Naruto. What is it, Gigi? I have heard from the Anbus that you have painted their gear pink with sparkles on them again. Yeah, I guess they kind of deserve that. As Hiruzen frowned, Naruto, they are our elite forces. Why did you do that? Or how did you do that? They are laced with seals that are untraceable and would be able to detect anyone, even a fly that flies within the vicinity of that facility. It was kind of easy. There are a few back holes there that I can tap into and travel within underground. Or from the ceiling, at least. As Hiruzen was baffled by this. Naruto? Please tell me where it is. This could be dangerous. Don't worry, Gigi. Not like anyone, even with the dojutsu, will be able to find. I mean, the villagers and the Anbus wasn't able to find it. Now, were they? As Hiruzen saw the point, but still, he made Naruto tell where the plot holes were. So obviously, Naruto being Naruto, did most of them, while keeping a few aces up his sleeve, like he usually would. As now we see, Dragon Commander Anbu with pink ears and bent down on one knee, facing Naruto eye to eye. Listen to me closely, kid. I can see you have a lot of potential, but stop wasting your time like this, and our resources. If you wanna do something, train and hone your skills for the good of your village and for yourself. Stop wasting time. This isn't kind of my training, you know. I was just doing this for fun. Think about if I did this seriously to get revenge on you. That is what I'm trying to say. Think of this as seriousness, kid, now. There will be consequences if he does this kind of thing again, but still. I'm kind of impressed that you were able to do this with broad daylight, and not only that, with a lot of Anbus, and me personally being there not being able to detect you. What can I say? I'm a fast learner. Now that you are. As now we see, Hiruzen was impressed. So much so that he couldn't reveal. As an year went by and finally the October 10th came. You see, Naruto wasn't the most loved person in the whole village. He was an orphaned kid who lived on his own since as long as he could remember after being kicked out of the orphanage. Since his Gigi moved him in the apartment complex. And not only that, he was kind of hated by the whole villagers, so much so that they even began a fox hunt just a few years back, just to beat him to an inch of his life. Obviously, Naruto being Naruto was smart enough to not being able to caught by them. After the first beating that he got, and the only beating. As now we see Naruto currently hiding in the forest of death. As he was laying on a tree. I'll see them try getting me here. Not like they can do anything about it. As this was going on, we see that something caught Naruto's eyes. Something that was glowing only for a second. As Naruto jumped down and began to move towards that direction. As Naruto saw that it was a faint glow coming from a hole from deep underground. What is this? As Naruto began to dig, and soon found that he had to come back later on with digging tools, a lot of them, to complete this, just to find what was that glowing light because of his curiosity being at the peak of it. So, after the next day, after the classes, he arrived there and began to dig again, and the next day after, and the next day after. Soon a whole month passed, and Naruto was close to giving up because even if he had a lot of curiosity that was killing him, the work that he had to put in was almost more than enough than to fulfill his curiosity. Ah, swear to God, damn it. If this is not it, then I'm giving up, said Naruto, blasting the shovel at the center heart of the earth. And that is when something hit it with a thud. As Naruto's eyes widened, what the? As Naruto cleared out the dirt to find that there was a wooden case laying there, brand new, as it was just placed there. Interesting. And it had a monkey emblem holding a staff that was flying above a cloud, displayed there. As Naruto's eyes widened, what is that? Why would a monkey be flying with a staff? Man, people and their weird stuff. As that is when we see Naruto then open the crate, only to find a toothpick within. What the hell? This thing was glowing in the middle of the night? Feel like I got scammed or something. As now we see Naruto then grabbed it and pulled it into his pocket, and then began to leave. Finders keepers anyway, said Naruto. He did the whole month work to dig this shit up. Only for what? A small toothpick? Yeah, he's gonna keep that toothpick even if it looked fancy and was still a toothpick in the end nonetheless. Like a treasure that he found, even if it didn't meant anything. So now we see Naruto returning back to the village. It was already late at night, and people have already returned. Most of them did. Because the people were mad that a month prior they were not able to beat the Kyuubi to the inch of this life, and Naruto being, well, dropping his guard right now in thoughts of his own, was easily captured and pulled to the side. As Naruto was slammed against the wall, we see that Naruto was about to be stabbed, that he merely dodged. But that is when his both hands were tied with the ninja wire and then pulled up and tied up to hold him still. What the hell? What are you all doing? You think you could have escaped us, Biju? Today is the night you die, Kyuubi. Ugh, again with this shit. I've told you multiple times that I'm not the Kyuubi, and you think we will buy it just so you say so? Then you think I will buy it just so you say I am the Kyuubi. Because we all know you are. Stop lying to us and twisting my own words against me. You really are a fool to think that I am a huge tall monster that could demolish the whole damn village just with the sway of its tails. Me, an innocent little kid, said Naruto. Shut up, said the man, slapping Naruto on the face, causing his lip to bleed. Is that all you got? Hit like a grandma. As Naruto was punched again and again and again until he began to cough up blood, but still Naruto was taunting him until Naruto gave him a kick to the face, breaking his nose. As Naruto jumped upstairs, freeing himself, but the hands were still tied. As Naruto was about to leave, a few ninja wires wrapped around his body, caused him to slump down on the ground. As now we see, Naruto was in deep pain as the wire tightened, causing the blood to seep out of the cuts that was received on his body through the wire. Damn it! That was nice, kid. Nice and all. But you have forgotten that we are many and you are one. A lot of people hold hatred against you, kid. You should have seen this coming. Yeah, I guess you're kind of right. As Naruto was given the most brutal beating after that. As Naruto was trying his best to clutch free from himself, but the only thing he got free was one of his hands. That he only was able to manage to bring to his pocket, hoping that he would be able to find a senbon, a kunai or something, but the only thing he found was the damn toothpick that he found. Damn it. Damn it all. Just my luck. For a whole month I dug that damn hole, only to find a glowing toothpick? And suddenly Naruto slammed his fist to the ground, enraged, as the people were taking a break from beating him, as he was feeling the pain and the burn. Suddenly, Naruto felt a power surge in his body, breaking the wire that was tying him down. We see that Naruto was standing still, as a white glow appeared, and once the glow died down, the people were shocked to see on Naruto's head was a crown made out of silver that has appeared with jade in it. As Naruto's eyes, they were glowing. They were brown pupils with golden glow in them. As Naruto then turned towards his hand in midair, as the toothpick then turned into a complete bow staff, as Naruto then said, "You want to play rough? Then so shall it be. Show me your worth." mortals," said the voice that was similar and yet distinctive, coming from Naruto. As now we see, the man charged with a bow staff towards Naruto, of his own, only for Naruto to deflect his bow and break it in half. "Is that all? Using twigs to attack an innocent child? Stop talking like that! Who even are you? You're not the kid." "Ah, so you admit that he was a kid. Not the monster that you claimed him to be. I can feel his power, sense its presence from within, sense its key. But so do I sense the child's key within." "You mortals truly intrigue me. But then again, you're nothing more than the lowly beings." "Lowly beings, you say? How about this? Fire style, fireball jutsu." As now we see the fireball hit Naruto head on, but nothing happened. He didn't even budge. As the man then said, Naruto then said, "Is that all you got?" What a disappointment. As Naruto, using his staff, made a quick work of everyone. As after that, he shrunk his staff down, and now we see him placing the toothpick back into his earlobe. As Naruto then said, "Well, that was fun. But we don't get into much trouble, kid." Oh, am I kidding? Please do. I will have a lot of fun here. Sun Wukong is back, and I will challenge you three again. You owe me a battle," said the newly awoken Sun Wukong in his reincarnated body as Naruto looking towards the sky as the thunder boomed in arrogance and denial. As Naruto smirked before falling face first to the ground. As now we see, the next morning he woke up in the hospital room, covered in a little bit of bandages because he had minor cuts and bruises, while on the other side, the people who tried to beat him, they were on wheelchairs, plastered all over their broken bones, and they couldn't even speak because of the broken jaw. As now we see Hiruzen is saying towards Naruto after explaining everything what has happened to the people. "What did you do, Naruto? They said that your behavior changed and that you had a staff of a sort." "Ah, staff? I think they were drunk too hard. I didn't have any staff in my hand. All I did was a toothpick." As now we see, Naruto tried to look for it, but he couldn't find it anywhere. As Naruto was getting scared, "Oh no, did someone stole my toothpick or something?" "Why are you obsessed with a toothpick, Naruto? You see, I dug up a huge hole in the middle of the land of, well, forest of death." "What? Why would you do that?" "There was a glowing hue there, and I found a thing. I thought it was a treasure, but it turned out to be this." As now we see, Naruto, who was able to finally find it within his ear while trying to think, then presented it to Hiruzen. As Hiruzen was quite shocked, it almost looked like a bow staff, but almost shrunk down to the size of an ant. So he did the next best thing to find any logic. Summoned Anma, who was now the new Monkey King of the Monkey Clan. "It's been a long time, Hiruzen. It has been indeed, Anma. I need some answers. Naruto over here, in the Forest of Death, has discovered this. What do you think of it? It looks like a bow staff." Once seeing that thing in Hiruzen's hand, Anma was baffled and shocked. "How in the hell do you possess this? Do you even know what this is?" "I am afraid I have forgotten. Remind me again, Hiruzen. Did you train with us on our mountain, or did you not?" "I did when I was younger." "Huh. Then it seems it has been a long time. Let me remind you by jogging your memory. Have you or have you not seen a statue holding that same bow staff that can extend and shrink?" As Hiruzen's eyes wide, you can't seriously mean that this is..." "Yes, it is his staff." "Wait, what is going on here? Whose staff it is?" As Naruto heard a chuckle, who started chuckling. It is always fun to see their reaction. "It is mine, boy." Who is speaking to me? As an entity from Golden Dust emerged. "Mine. I am Sun Wukong, the holder of the staff, as well as you are my reincarnation and vessel." What do you mean by that? Always the dumb ones, I presume. "It means that, kid, I am allowing you to become the next Sun Wukong. There are a few things that needs to be taken care of before you can continue with this. You need to go to the sacred place to begin your training. What sacred place? Look towards that monkey over there. While this was going on, we see that Enma as well as Hiruzen was baffled. As Naruto mentioned, the name Sun Wukong after his mid-squabble with himself, they fell still. It indeed was, as well Enma said it, because Naruto was unaware of that fact. Heck, nobody even knew. It was a secret kept well within the monkey summoning clan. It's the reason that said, if this is the truth, then that means that the Jade Emperor, he might be arriving soon as well. On the other side, we see that another being has discovered the power of the Jade Emperor. He himself has reincarnated in the form of Sasuke Uchiha himself. As now we see, Sasuke on the other side was also having nightmares. Since he was living alone after the death of his whole family at his hands of his brother, he was having these nightmares. Nightmares of a man with a staff. Not a man though, a monkey. Attacking him and his army and destroying them and defeating them. But the man himself in front of him was betrayed by the three ladies that arrived there. He did not know who they were, but they were not kind to him as well. They separated him, and he vowed revenge against them. But so did his enemy, Sun Wukong. As now we see Sasuke opening his eyes, as he remembered this name. Sun Wukong, huh? I need to search. As Sasuke began his own search, but was halted by a voice. You do not need to, boy. I exist within you. Even though I hate it, you are my reincarnation. I will pass down my powers to you. The only thing you need to take down before you take down your brother is the damn monkey who took down my legendary army of the heavens. I will, and you will lend me your strength to defeat my brother. Yes, find the vessel of the Sun Wukong. Kill him before he becomes strong and a threat. Well, on the other side, Enma had offered Naruto to train him, and Naruto agreed since Sun Wukong was bothering him after explaining everything to him. As now we see, time begins to pass by. As for the upcoming years, Naruto trained under the watchful eye of Enma himself, honing the skills of the bow staff, finding it more proper to turn himself into the proper Monkey King vessel, activating his head ornament, the crown that he wore, as well his bow staff, and his agility and strength. Naruto also possessed his cockiness before, the reason why Sun Wukong chose him. But more than ever, Naruto was about to meet the most surprised thing in the whole life. The monkey summoning clan at the end of his training presented him with the true armor that the Sun Wukong himself wore while fighting against the Jade Emperor. On the other side, Sasuke has distracted himself from the village, and not only that, he has defected and left to search the power of the Jade Emperor. He has been gathering the relics of it to form his katana, and not only that, he has also found his armor. The armor in itself of both contained the power that could shake and rattle the earth. Once both of them possessed this, a prophecy was ensued to Gamamaru, who called Jiraiya and warned him. The Jade Emperor and Sun Wukong will fight again. The myths will be turned into reality and shake the whole earth and the heavens once more. As now we see, Naruto and Sasuke were pulled towards one another because of their rivalry. As Naruto was about to leave, we see that Monkey stopped him. Sire, would it be wise to walk? You can summon him. Ah, I forgot about that. Why did you not remind me, Sun Wukong? I thought you would have figured it out by now, brat, but seems like you didn't. Ah, then again, you're not me completely yet. Still the drama queen as ever. Nimbus. As now we see, a cloud appeared on which Naruto climbed in his armor as Naruto was holding on to his staff. As Nimbus blasted into the air, flying at high level speeds, tearing through the sky. While on the other side, we see that Sasuke settled down on a piece of rock, waiting for him to arrive. The summoning clans have warned their summoners about the battle that it was going to ensue. Jiraiya as call for a Kage summit while this was going on, and the whole villages have joined in the form of a shinobi alliance. All this was going on. We see that the Akatsuki were also in panic. Our plan has been turned to shit. Sun Wukong and the Jade Emperor have been revived, and both of them are going to fight. If there is no Earth, then how in the hell are we supposed to even survive? Or use the Moonlight Plan? The Akatsuki members begin to say, then we will see who survives, and then kill him. Let them battle it out, and then we will settle with the weakened one. And then we will formulate and continue on our plan from there. Alright. As now we see, Naruto landed, jumping from the sky. As Sasuke's eyes were different. So you have arrived. Wukong? Kid, said Wukong to Naruto, let me handle this. Just don't do anything rational. Like I would. As now we see, both begin to measure each other up. So you have finally revived yourself, huh, Jade Emperor? And I thought after the beating that I gave you, you would have finally settled down. I almost brought you to death, and I killed you. Lies. Am I here or am I not? Then let's settle this once and for all. As the clash ensued in the reincarnations, we see that the earth shaked. There were huge cracks begin to form. And not only that, the sky was about to be ripped as well, as the Shinobi Alliance and the whole elemental nation shook with the powerful strikes that struck each other with. As the battle ensued for not only days, months, but years to no end. 6 years, and finally, one was tired. It was the Jade Emperor who was on his knees, gritting his teeth. We have been fighting for a while, and this is all you got? As now we see, the people in the meanwhile have protected their villages, but they were still able to see the war, and they were shocked and baffled to see the Jade Emperor, the Emperor of the Heaven, down on his knees. As Sun Wukong, using the staff, placed it on his mouth, and extended it, killing him instantly. As his soul was about to be ripped, we see that using his abilities, Wukong literally ripped out his soul. But that is when the Akatsuki attacked him, and not only them, Kamiyami and Shinigami did as well. As Naruto or Wukong was able to jump and dodge this time around. Not again. It's not gonna happen, girly. You think we would allow you to end the peaceful era that we have brought? Peace, you say? Nothing more than war and carnage I see here. You are the one cause of this, Wukong, and we will destroy you this time. Try it. Using his abilities, he made a lot of clones, and being in sync, they were going all out on their own as well alongside him. Using the Nimbus, Naruto took it to the heaven, and a battle ensued there with Kamiyami and Shinigami while the clones dealt with the Akatsuki immediately. As the battle there ensued for what seemed like only for a minute, but down there on Earth, millennia have passed already. The generation and the age of shinobis was over, and the generation has extended. Humans have evolved and have forgotten their lineage. Once Naruto and Wukong return after their conquest of heaven and earth, we see that they had all the domains, but Naruto have lost everything. As Naruto was standing on the nothing more than the consumed ruins of Konoha and the elemental nations, engulfed in nature, only few rebels remained. What has happened? Millennia have passed, kid. Millennia of battle up in the heaven, but it was only for a few moments, day at best. Things work differently. Time is different there. I lost everything. No, you did not, kid. This is a new beginning. You are the only strong deity of this world now. It is up to you to watch over them, all of them, which means you can create a reality just for them. As Naruto's eyes widen, as he begins to shape the world, the one world that became the canon world, in the palm of the Sun Wukong, the new one, the third generation one, Naruto Uzumaki himself, the new Monkey King, and the only God above, of the heavens and of the earth. As this is where I'm going to be leaving the story up, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and follow me on my Made What If channel as well, because the part 1 of the new series will be uploaded there soon, so stay tuned for that as well. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off for the day. Peace!